Friend zone. A friend zone relationship, often referred to as a platonic relationship, is a type of friendship that involves a close, intimate bond without any romantic involvement. These relationships are usually characterized by several key elements, including a deep sense of closeness, mutual fondness, and a strong sense of acceptance. Platonic relationships can develop in a wide array of settings, making them a common and important aspect of social interactions. For instance, people might form a platonic relationship with a classmate, bonding over shared academic interests and experiences. Similarly, coworkers might develop a platonic relationship through collaborating on projects and spending time together in the workplace. Additionally, platonic connections can emerge in various other contexts, such as school clubs, athletic activities, or organizations one is involved in. These settings provide ample opportunities for individuals to connect and form meaningful, non-romantic bonds. The significance of platonic relationships extends beyond the immediate pleasure of companionship. These relationships play an essential role in providing social support, which is crucial for maintaining health and well-being. Research has shown that having strong platonic friendships can have numerous health benefits. For example, such relationships can help reduce the risk of chronic diseases by promoting healthier lifestyles and stress management. They can also lower the risk of mental health issues like depression and anxiety, providing emotional support and a sense of belonging. Furthermore, maintaining a network of supportive platonic relationships can enhance overall immunity, helping individuals better withstand illnesses and recover more quickly when they do fall ill. It is also worth noting that platonic relationships are dynamic and can change over time. In some cases, the deep bond and mutual respect that characterize a platonic friendship can evolve into romantic feelings. This transition is natural and can lead to a romantic relationship built on a solid foundation of friendship and trust. In conclusion, platonic relationships, or friend zone relationships, are an integral part of human social life. They offer emotional support, contribute to physical and mental health, and have the potential to evolve into romantic relationships. Understanding and valuing these relationships can enhance one's overall well-being and enrich one's social life. Toxic. A toxic relationship is any interpersonal connection where your emotional, physical, or psychological well-being is compromised or threatened. These relationships often leave you feeling ashamed, humiliated, misunderstood, or unsupported. Any type of relationship can be toxic, including friendships, family ties, romantic partnerships, or workplace interactions. Toxic relationships typically exhibit traits such as competitiveness, jealousy, and controlling behaviors. Both parties in the relationship can contribute to its toxicity. For instance, someone may foster a toxic environment by being consistently unkind, critical, insecure, or negative. In other cases, one individual may act in ways that create toxic feelings, sometimes intentionally, but often without fully understanding the impact of their behavior. This could stem from past experiences, learned behaviors from childhood, or simply not knowing any other way to communicate or act within a relationship. The repercussions of toxic relationships extend beyond mere discontent. They can seriously impact your health. Feeling isolated and misunderstood can lead to loneliness, which has been shown to have detrimental effects on both physical and mental health. Toxic relationships can be stressful, harmful, and even abusive. To protect oneself from toxic relationships, it's crucial to establish strong boundaries. Creating these boundaries can help maintain your well-being and prevent the negative effects associated with toxic dynamics. In contrast, romantic relationships are characterized by feelings of love and attraction. While romantic love can vary, it often involves infatuation, intimacy, and commitment. Romantic relationships evolve over time. Initially, people usually experience intense feelings of passion and infatuation, driven by the brain's release of neurotransmitters like dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin, which cause euphoric sensations. As the relationship matures, these intense feelings typically diminish, giving way to deeper emotional intimacy and understanding. This evolution reflects a shift from primarily physical intimacy to a more comprehensive emotional connection. Codependent. A codependent relationship is typically an imbalanced and dysfunctional dynamic where one partner relies emotionally, physically, and mentally on the other. It is also common for both partners to be mutually codependent, taking turns in the caretaker role and alternating between being the giver and the receiver of care. The most notable characteristic of a codependent relationship is this giver-taker dynamic, where one partner consistently gives while the other takes. Not all codependent relationships are the same, and they can vary in severity. These relationships are co-constructed, meaning both partners contribute to the dynamic. While one partner might appear more needy, the other might find comfort in being needed. For example, a person who feels more comfortable being needed might choose a partner who constantly requires their support, allowing them to avoid focusing on their own needs. This mutual dependency often stems from underlying issues, such as low self-esteem, past traumas, or unmet emotional needs from childhood, making it difficult for both individuals to form healthier relationship patterns. Over time, this unhealthy dynamic can lead to increased stress, anxiety, and emotional exhaustion for both partners, preventing them from achieving true personal growth and fulfillment. Open. An open relationship is a type of consensually non-monogamous arrangement where one or both partners engage in physical intimacy or relationships with other people, often under certain conditions or limitations. These relationships can occur in various romantic contexts, whether casual, dating, or marriage. Despite the stigma that often surrounds open relationships, research suggests that around 21 to 22% of adults will participate in some form of open relationship at some point in their lives. The likelihood of engaging in an open relationship can vary based on gender and sexual orientation. Men report higher numbers of open relationships compared to women. Additionally, individuals who identify as gay, lesbian, or bisexual are more likely to have experienced open relationships compared to those who identify as straight. Open relationships can offer benefits such as increased sexual freedom, but they also come with potential challenges like jealousy and emotional pain. For open relationships to be successful, it is crucial for couples to establish clear boundaries early on and communicate their feelings and needs openly with each other. Friends with benefits. Friends with benefits, also referred to as casual relationships, typically involve dating dynamics that include physical intimacy without the expectations of monogamy or romantic commitment. According to the Canadian Journal of Human Sexuality, friends with benefits can also encompass scenarios such as one-night stands and booty calls. These relationships often exist on a continuum, varying in frequency of contact, type of interaction, and degree of personal disclosure. Casual relationships are most common among young adults, who may seek the benefits of companionship and intimacy without the pressures and responsibilities of a committed relationship. Factors such as busy lifestyles, career focus, and the desire for personal freedom contribute to the prevalence of casual relationships in this age group. Despite the informal nature of these relationships, clear communication and mutual understanding are essential to ensure that both parties have aligned expectations and avoid potential emotional complications. Parasocial. Parasocial relationships are one-sided connections where one person invests emotional energy, interest, and time into another party who is completely unaware of their existence. These relationships are most common with celebrities, musicians, athletes, and internet personalities. Parasocial behavior typically arises from repeated exposure to media personas, leading media users to develop illusions of intimacy, friendship, or identification with those individuals. Positive information and affirmations conveyed by the media persona increase attraction, allowing the so-called relationship to progress. These relationships are further enhanced by the trust and self-disclosure provided by the media persona, which fosters a sense of closeness and personal connection. Over the past decade, parasocial behavior has become increasingly prevalent due to the rise of internet platforms, which offer deeper insights into the personal lives of these media figures. However, parasocial relationships have long existed, with historical examples including celebrities like Elvis Presley, Marilyn Monroe, and Michael Jackson. More recent examples include figures like Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift, and various internet personalities. Despite the lack of mutual awareness, these one-sided relationships can significantly impact the emotions and behaviors of the individuals involved, sometimes providing comfort and companionship, but also leading to unrealistic expectations and emotional dependency. As technology continues to evolve, the phenomenon of parasocial relationships is likely to grow, further blurring the lines between public figures and their audiences. Professional. Professional relationships are distinctive interpersonal connections with significant implications for individuals and the organizations they're part of, directly influencing a worker's motivation and ability to thrive within their company. These connections extend beyond office settings and can have both positive and negative impacts. One potential drawback is the absence of workplace relationships, which may lead to feelings of loneliness and social isolation within the company. Moreover, professional relationships encompass more than just friendships. They can also include romantic entanglements. However, when the line between colleague and partner becomes blurred, it often leads to adverse outcomes, such as termination or social ostracization for one or both parties involved. Navigating professional relationships can be complex, as they involve balancing personal connections with workplace dynamics. While positive relationships can foster collaboration, support, and a sense of belonging, negative relationships can create tension, conflict, and hinder productivity. Therefore, it is essential for individuals to establish boundaries, communicate effectively, and maintain professionalism in all interactions, whether they occur within or outside the workplace. Ultimately, fostering healthy professional relationships contributes to a positive work environment and enhances individual and organizational success.